what's up everyone? Welcome to Gors Month of Horror number 12, and this time I am taking a look at the 2006 adaptation to the 90s classic horror, survival horror, video game franchise, Silent Hill. And yes, the new movie just came out today. It's been getting pretty bad reviews, but I'm still looking forward to seeing it because I know what I'm getting into. Many critics don't seem like they know what they're getting into, so I'm still going in there pumped to see it, just to see some great visuals, maybe some good gore or something, maybe some weird shit going on. I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing it, and I'm going to have a review for that much later tonight, around 10 or 11 my time, because I'm going to see the 3D showing, and that's really late in the night for some reason. So, yeah. Look forward to that review. But this is the 2006 one, the first one, and yeah, I was really looking forward to watching this when I was a kid, about 16 years old when it came out, and I don't know, what did I think of it? What did I think of it back then, and what do I think of it now? Let's get into the story, and maybe I'll tell you after the story. The story here follows three characters in the beginning. You got Rose Da Silva, played by Rhoda Mitchell. You got Christopher Da Silva, played by Sean Bean. And then you got this little girl who is their daughter, who is running away from them for some reason. They have no idea where she is. They're looking for her right in the beginning. Then it is shown that she's actually sleepwalking and having a nightmare about this place called Silent Hill. She keeps doing this too, as we're informed as the audience. And Rose Da Silva decides, you know what? I'm going to take her to Silent Hill because it's not very far away. It's actually a real place. I'm going to take her there. Maybe she'll stop having nightmares. And you already know that's a bad idea because we all know about Silent Hill. These people don't. So they go to Silent Hill, the mother and the daughter, not the dad. He stays behind because he's like, oh, this is a bad idea, which he's right. But they go to Silent Hill. They break a couple of traffic laws. So Laura Holden, who plays a female police officer, goes after them. And she crashes in Silent Hill. She wakes up, I'm talking about the mother now, she wakes up and the daughter's gone. She's like, where the hell did she go? She's in this freaking foggy, ashy place, Silent Hill, and she's like, where'd she go? And then she meets up with the female officer again. She gets arrested, but then they meet up with a demon-like creature, and of course, after that, a lot of bad things happen. The whole world starts changing. Occultists come and try to find her. She's like, where the hell's my daughter? And blah, blah, blah. And yeah, that's pretty much the story. I'm not going to spoil much of it. If you know what Silent Hill is, you know what the hell's going to what's going to happen here. Most of the movie is just her trying to find her daughter in this place where demons start spouting up, or creatures, whatever you want to call them. The world starts changing after it gets night out. There's occultists everywhere. Just, insane stuff. So Silent Hill, there you go, there's a story. I do like the story. Now, I never beat Silent Hill 1. I never did. And I don't know if the ending is the exact same thing as it is in this movie, but I have to admit, the story for the most part in the beginning is good. Exploring this place of Silent Hill, going to all the familiar locales of Silent Hill. It's really cool just to go through all those places, and the characters are actually likable. I really like Rhoda Mitchell in this movie. I think she's a really great actress. Ever since I saw her in Pitch Black, I always thought she was a great actress, and here she does a great job leading the movie. Laura Holden, who we should all know by now from Walking Dead, plays the female cop. Sorry for all the noise in the background, oh my god. But she plays the female cop, and she does a great job here too. She's very likable, very strong too, which I like. And she's great in this film. Sean Bean in the film, like I said, and he does a good job. The thing about his performance is that all he is the normal part of the film, where nothing insane is happening. He's just there just to be the guy that's investigating where his wife and his daughter is, and to have some breathing room in between all the freaking insane demonic stuff that's going on. And for the most part, I actually enjoy that, but still, all of his parts I would say are a little slow, but he does still do a good job. So yeah, overall I think the acting is really good here. All the supporting characters do a decent job. Also, all the insane people, there's so many actors in this film, I can't just run right off in the top of my head and just go, oh, he was great, she was great, and stuff. There's a lot of actors in this film, and for the most part, they all did a really good job here. No one did a terrible job. Some of them did a cheesy job of acting at times, but it called for that at times, and I thought, for the most part, it worked out very well. For the most part, I do like the story, even though it has some slow parts, especially at the end where it's like trying to explain some of the stuff, like explain some of the demonic things that are going on and the reason why they're happening. that was a little slow and really unneeded, to be honest. But for the most part, the story was really cool. It was really cool just to look at all these locales that you've seen in the games. And also, it's really cool to see Pyramid Head screw some stuff up. I mean, he's only in this film for about 3 minutes altogether, but there's a couple scenes that he is badass. And if you know Pyramid Head, if you know the games, then you know he's not in the first game, by the way, so it doesn't make any sense. But he's in the second game, and that's fine. You know, just put him in there anyway. He's badass, and he's really badass in this film. There's a whole scene which everybody probably knows by now. It's like a classic scene where he just takes a girl, he just takes this character, rips her clothes off, and it's not gonna go sexual, no, anything but. And he just takes her skin, just rips it off and throws it at a door. And me explaining it, that's not really ruining it. You have to see it because it's a badass scene. He just comes up these stairs, he's like, fuck this bitch. Whew, yeah. And you just throw that bitch around. And that was an awesome scene. And there's so many great, awesome scenes in this. First of all, the visuals are just so good in this film, so striking, and they really hold up 6 years later. The special effects, all the practical effects they put on like the nurses and all the other creatures, and even some of the special effects they use on some of the creatures look really damn good. Visuals really get Silent Hill right as the town itself. You just see ash and just fog everywhere, and you see these old buildings, just like stuff peeling off of them, bricks being torn off of it, you know, just old looking buildings with just ash and fog everywhere, and it really makes you feel like you're in Silent Hill, and I love that about this film. Now, the movie is slow in a lot of parts. You know, a whole 20-minute segment, like it felt like 20 minutes at least, because this movie's long. It's about 2 hours and 10 minutes, and there's a whole 20-minute segment where they do explain a lot of stuff, like I said before, and it's really boring. But when you get past that, when you get to all the really cool visuals, all the cool like death scenes that there are in the movie, there's some badass death scenes, and all the gore and all the visuals, it really is a faithful adaptation in my opinion. It gets slow in a lot of parts, but I really enjoyed it, and also that ending is horrible. I thought the ending was horrible, but maybe they'll explain it in the new movie that's coming out today. So anyway, overall, I'm gonna give Silent Hill, I'm gonna give it just a straight up 30 out of 40. It's probably the best video game adaptation out there, in my opinion. It's a really good movie. I cannot wait to see the sequel, even though it's been getting terrible reviews, but let's be honest. I mean, the first one got terrible reviews too, so maybe I'll like this one too. I don't know, but find out later tonight. So anyway, there you go. There's my review for Silent Hill. Look forward to the sequel's review later tonight. Thank you, and goodbye.